can't get it on the PA, so I'll be counting it in.
You have to see no one else does, really. The grand final rematch between the two teams that play off. Obviously in the grand final last year, the Burnside Grizzlies and the Ranella Raptors, and the Ranella Raptors getting it done in game 2, 12-5 last year. And we look forward to seeing what the boys have brought back from over 20 Australian representatives running through here. Big shout out to Mr. Michael Hood, who's doing camera duties tonight. Down to my right, and we've got PJ Tremlett on the field as well, so officiating is well in hand here with those guys. As you see lately the Raptors just looking like he's going to take the first face off. Ryan Gaspari, as Lewis now comes out. Lewis had an outstanding year the Burnside, and coming very close to the Memorial Medal the other night, so well seen. He's going to take this going to new heights. But this is going to be interesting. Obviously, field game done for the year, and now we're into the box. And some of these guys certainly going to be bringing back Silky Sandow and James Mullins and Dan Stenler. Ball to be won here, so there's plenty of experience on the court at the moment. Ball to be won. It's going to be tight and tough early here at the Blackwood Thunderdome. Friday night lights for the first game, and Luke Keesing has seen a infraction there. So ball is given to Sandow. This is the game that we love, and that one's going out and into the dugout of the Raptors. So the ball's going to turn over here. As the ball would have gone out of bounds. And Jesse Whittam, he doesn't take too much to get a shot on the cage early, as he likes getting into a game early, and bang, big save from Brett Williams there. for the Grizzlies. And Brett straight in the game. One shot, one save. Off the right-hand side here. He picks up oh, look it down and not much there. And there we go. First goal of the SAI Lacrosse League for 2019-20 is the Ryan Gaspari. You could use that in your quiz nights if you want to for lacrosse circuit. That's the first goal scorer for the 2019-20 season. Is Mr. Ryan Gaspari. Has one on the board, and coming back from a world game, and I'm joined in commentary. Very handsome. Just a far player. Hello, mate. Sorry, lock. Sorry. Ball to be won here, great ball there from Hines. Hines just puts that one behind the big giraffe that is Zach Coffey. He's a big man, isn't he? Big Zach. He waved at me before and I was thinking, move under that, but he's obviously been away from the on his sleeve, and he is just running around in there, but the orange denotes that they are a first-year player. So maybe when you see that, you don't go as hard.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah. That's all right. Sorry, we just had... Okay. So we're back live here now as Ryan Gaspari, who is the first goal scorer of the game here. We see the Raptors leading 1-0, and Ryan's going to look at doubling up. Looks up the top here, steps down, rips a shot, and hello, thank you very much. On the left hand there, and through the 5-hole. Reasonable goal. I didn't actually pick up who 50
who
is.
Was that?
So, good lefty though. It certainly wasn't Nathan Twisk, although he's a good lefty. So, it could be Giacomo, yeah. It's hard to... No, I think Giacomo's sitting on the other side, so we'll get back to that. But it's someone who had a good left-hand shot and just having a little bit of rub in his racing down here, Mr. Mullins, and they've spent plenty of time together. They probably roomed together, to be honest. As Winnan picks up the ball, Silky Sandow goes towards us and just takes out his man, so he gets Chris Nicola into the play. And Silky Sandow with the ball now, looking to set up the Raptors. Sees Nicola. Oh, sorry, certainly set up the... Oh, look, great nice look inside. That is a great feed to Kyle Billows.
Good little backdoor. And
that was Cole Trickle, I'm going to call him. He's wearing Cam Semler. Cole's obviously over from the US playing, and through the whole grand final I wanted to call him Cole Trickle. I'm sure he won't mind me using the Days of Thunder reference for him. I've got to call him Trickle from now on. So he gets on the ball. Well, he gets a great pass to get on the board there, and we have a 2-1 game. So how's the squad looking for the next game?
Yeah, not bad. We're sort of We've got a few players out. I think E-Bone or Evan Locke is having a couple more weeks off.
He broke a hand?
Yeah, broke a hand a couple of weeks before finals. So.
Yep.
And Cam Adams obviously is coaching Raptors because of the knee injury this season. So I think we've got a lot of young kids coming up.
Which is really good. I mean, it's good to see this the competition starting to really get well looked after by personnel.
Yeah. As
we see Lovett just coming to set a pick here for Blakey Alford. Blakey Alford with Cam Semler, who obviously he's just been part of that Australian squad, and K-Man looking at that had some whacker bounce on that one.
Decent toe breaker.
So K-Man comes from a good height. Has kicked it down to Steve Lambert. And Lambo's got on the side here. And Cam Semler, he says, not like that, but that one's cut. Oh,
rebound. Nice.
That was very neat from Mr. Cam Semler. He almost, he'll tell you.
Goal. He's got no
goal. Oh, I don't know. He played that one well off the back wall, back to himself. But Mark Polden right on it. Must have gone through the circle there. So, ball just hitting the deck there. Nathan Twisk, he was pivotal in the Raptors side last year that got up and over these Burnside Grizzlies. As you see there, just great save from Brady Williams. Finishing off from that outdoor game where Burnside won their first ever State League Championship. So, I know it was against the Brighton Bombers, but it was still, it's still good to see some new talent pushing, those teams. There were probably three really exceptional teams this year, and, Woodville were pushing that fourth spot. North Adelaide up, Sturt won a couple. So
no, Burnside had a very consistent year as well. So and they all gelled really nicely. So
and I don't think it's any correlation. It is a correlation that you get guys like these guys playing at the highest level within, this World Box game, that their skills improve. Sandow, you just see that. Yeah. Old Silky just finding his way through there and just got it back. He said, well, we'll have another go.
Reset.
So, so some of you young guys coming through tonight for the Bombers.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see, but we had a little get-together on Tuesday, but, yeah, it definitely looks like it's going to be a young squad this year, so...
And you'll be taking on the Sea Devils. It's a great look down at Cam. Great save there from Dylan Nangle. But that was a great look into Cam Semler. You can see these boys have been playing away at the highest level because they certainly have got that touch for each other at the moment, haven't they?
Definitely.
I'm surprised some of the Raptor guys aren't throwing to the Grizzlies and vice versa at the moment. As Jesse Winning gets double teamed over there by Chris Nicola and Cam Semler. So they need to double there, but there's got to be a free player here. Oh, Jesse Winning just nails Cam Semler. And that ball will, although that one hit Cam Semler, so no over and back there. As Jesse Winning comes down and he'll shoot that given the opportunity. On cue, does that exactly as we speak. And Silky Sandow just runs past us, and he's keeping Luke Keesing doing shuttles at the moment on this left-hand side. Luke looking fine in his black pants.
Yeah, nice tight pants, aren't they?
Hey. So good to see that the referees are on board for the box game. And
so there can't be long left in this, what is this, penalty? Oh, the penalty, sorry. Was it a...
Oh, looks down and good finish there. That is Joshy Harris putting that one away and doesn't need much. And we're a 3-2 game. Good start to the indoor lacrosse season with 5.5 to go. So back to the centre here. And look at the shot clock is looking perfect over there, isn't it, Stevie?
Yeah, that's the new one you showed me last week.
Stevie Mortimer's just gone, look at us go, and we'll do it by, there's an app for everything now. He was going to come and do a little bit of commentary as well, but I think he found the shot clock and went, second quarter. So...
is he playing this season?
No.
Sure, he'll do a couple of games maybe.
So Steve, okay, so I take that back. I think he enjoyed it last year. As you just see there, Jacob learning the craft of this game very quickly with the fact that he's wearing an orange Zach Clothier just going about his work on Kyle Billows. Kyle Billows doesn't mind it rough and tough, and here's Andy Burford. All he needs now is Ryan Gaspari. They had a bit of history last year, those two. Came together a couple of times.
Oh,
great finish from Billows. And out to a 4-2 lead here. Go the Grizzlies. They just scored another one, so I'm saying that's... Or it might be 3-2. I thought that was out to 4-2. We'll double check that. But I reckon Joshy Harris just got one. We had Kyle Billows with 2, and Cam Semler got one.
Yeah.
So I'm reckon it's 4-2 at the moment. We'll double check that at the half as Ryan Gaspari picks it up. He won't want it to be 4-2 for too long with 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. And how did you pull up from the field game there, Locke, this year?
Not too. I only played about 5 games this season and then snapped the hamstring at training. So
yeah, mate.
This will be my first game back for 5 months. So
pretty
exciting.
So you're tall. Like,
yeah, good. Did a good job.
Yep.
So avoided surgery, thank God. But yeah, still.
Yeah, I did one back in 99, and I nearly tore it off the bone. So I know what that's like, and it's just a terrible injury. But I won't let you know that at my age, mate, I'm up to number 27 now in hamstring. So if that's your first, you're doing all right. As we see, just a little inherent pass.
There we go.
Tone, you tell your hamstring going in the bloody...
Yeah, I tear my hamstring going up a gutter these days. It's a height thing, though, because the leg extension to get up the gutter...
That's a cliff for you, though, Tone.
It is. Nearly need ropes to get up there as Twist goes about his shot. So we've had a bit of up and back at the moment. We had Ryan Gaspari with another shot there, and Williams had another save. He's been good in the cage. And went down the other end there and just an inherent pass. Oh, Blakey Alford gets picked by Joshy Harris. And that's what Joshy Harris is good at doing. Normally with a long stick, but got a shorty. And a good ball movement here. Chris Nicholas up the top. Just heard some footsteps down the back there. Lewis Dow did. And Twist will pick it up. Gow brings it down.
There you go, Jesse coming on the far side.
No numbers. Good bounce pass. And Jesse winning. That has stayed. That is a save. So great save there from Williams. Jesse had him going all sorts of ways and picked the right spot, but just got a bit of... got
some body on it.
Got some behind on it, I reckon. So Chris Nicola with the ball. Kicks it down to Silky. Just comes off. He doesn't mind shooting those either. As we see Cole Trickle. It's not Trickle, his last name, but I'm going to call him Trickle now as Chucky goes about it. Kicks it down to Sandow. And Silky got Jesse winning on him. And that ball has gone left and right, so that one could come back and over. Oh, good push, but Silky doesn't get that up too easily. Jesse winning, just trying to get rid of his stick. He probably just bought that one. And Sandow looking for his options. He's got young Jacob Otto on the right-hand side here. A little bit of love being shown, and Dylan Nangle with a good save there. Just has that one stuck down the leg. That's where you like to hide him as a goalie. Luke Keesing, what a count he does right in front of us here as the camera picks that up. Kicks it down to Hines. Hines had a really good year in the field, in that crease position from where he was just shooting from there. And this ball could be coming back to... this is what I love when they try and attack the goalies, and goalies don't like that much in this game.
Especially Dylan, he doesn't take it too well.
As Hines picks the ball back up, kicks it over here. Plenty of noise here in the Thunderdome, which is why we nicknamed it that, as the ball pops over the top left-hand shoulder. And Jesse Winnan gets on the board.
Nice
and
face
with 25 seconds to go in the first term. Well, I'm still going. I still reckon we're at 4-3, but we'll double check that. As the ball comes back to the centre, the clock will probably run out here as it is counting down to 8 seconds. Mightn't even get a face-off in here. Ball comes out the back.
Ooh, no.
And the clock will expire just as it does. We see the Australian representative, Mr. Mullins, just rolling off, and we will endeavour to grab one of the players here,
Sammy Kilford,
and have a bit of a chat. Jared, we'll just get him over quickly. Sorry, mate. Just so you don't get a drink. we thought you'd stop you getting a drink, so we could have a quick chat to you. And while it's not so sweaty, although it's plenty of up and back there at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
How's the first quarter of the first part of this first game of the first?
Everyone's looking a bit rusty. Some of the Aussie guys are here, playing their hardest. They still look like they're coming off a pretty big hangover from that.
We were saying before, we're surprised that some of the Grizzly boys aren't throwing it to the Raptors and vice versa, given what they're doing. But
I think they did a little bit of that before the game even started.
They did, yeah. No, they were looking good. But you were just getting into the play there. I thought you came through the crease late in that first term. I thought that's what you did throughout the field season this year.
Yeah, it's and this is a bit more difficult, a bit more tougher on the body, so you just got to get kind of mentally prepared to do it. So we got to work on our picks off ball and on ball even, just to try and get a bit more like freeness in the middle there.
Excellent. All right. Well, we thank you for joining us. Go and get a drink.
No dramas. Cheers,
we
boys.
love it. We love giving up your time in your H2O break, and that's Jared Hines there, just giving up his time as he just races over to have a bit of a chat with Cam Adams and. We've got Flep over there, I think, having a chat with the Burnside guys as Mr. Matty Liddell just rolls up behind us. He's a good-looking man. And
first box game, Tone.
First box game for Mr. Liddell. Hey, he'll be playing it before you know, don't you worry. He will. And what did you find in the first quarter there? Did you plenty of intensity?
Yeah, that's it. I suppose, first quarter of the season, it's always going to be a little bit sort of rusty, but no, everyone's looking pretty good, really. So how's it look from the commentary side of things here when you're watching it? Yeah,
and you're having to watch it from when you're sitting up and stand, or it almost seems a lot quicker down here.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, and even especially like when you're playing, it seems slower as well, I guess. But no, seeing it sort of pretty personal down here on the court.
It is very personal, isn't it?
It moves pretty quick.
It's almost intimate. All we need is a candle and a bottle of wine, and you know what? It's a game night. Yeah. It is. That was game night, by the way. So here we are, Lewis Dow going up against Blakey Alford. They saw plenty of each other this year, obviously, through the field game and the face-off. And Blakey Alford, he just goes, yeah, have it down your end, will you? And the ball will be brought in by Mr. Steve Lambert. He had an outstanding grand final, getting a few goals away and got better as the season went on. But box game is a totally different kettle of fish. As you see the K-Man just losing his footing there, and Mr. Mullins, the 2 9s, they came together and only one of them stood. But Mullins obviously coming off that Australian just had that stronger body there. And
he's misleadingly strong. Played against him plenty as well, and it's sort of...
And it is a 4-3 game here, so I may have been wrong. Hang on, let me sit down. I don't do that very often. Well, you know what? Maybe I was a prediction of the game. We're 4-3. That's what I said it was going to be. So we're 4-3 now, and ball to be won in the middle. Dow against Alford, and Nicola picking up the ball. Plenty of bodies. Oh, there we go. Rubbing his racing.
Oh no!
Oh, Mr. Cole Trickle on cue, rubbing his racing. Cole's just stepped in. He's seen that one come off the wall, and he's in perfect position to put that one in the back of the net. And when the ball bounces your way, it bounces your way. And I'm going to say that was Days of Thunderish right there. That's why he's nicknamed Cole Trickle now. So, give us a yell if you're online on LSA TV. Give us a big shout out, and we'll try to get back to you and respond. But we've got a fantastic game on the cards here, as we have that should be a 5-3 game now. So as the scoreboard just gets updated, Gaspari, he's a monster of a man. He's very difficult to stop offensively and defensively. As Cam Semler goes around, twists, he just there we go. Left
slotting it in the corner.
He did leave Brett in a twist there, so to speak. He was just stepped outside, found some daylight down the bottom right-hand foot, and Brett
just
Williams.
Wait till he starts singing.
Would have Brett
Two
Williams.
per game. He's written into his contract.
We haven't got there yet.
Brett Williams. No one's singing just yet. It's 5-4. Too early for singing. As the ball goes back into the centre, and a well-needed ball there from the goal there from the Grizzlies. And another one here. Hines, great
He was really good in the face-off too throughout the year. He got in there late for the Bays in the field game, and has come back in this box game. Jesse Winnan, he'll shoot those, but Brett Williams has seen plenty of that as the ball is picked up by Mullins, and plenty of pressure coming here off the ball pick. Just trying to pick off Giacomo. Still love it, but Joshy Harris, he's one of his
Tony had a question.
South Australian defenders.
77, who for Burnside? Who's that?
We will get to understand where we are at the moment. I'm trying to find some numbers. 77 for Burnside. We'll find that out. But I know I did see one Dion Otto in the as Jesse Winnan goes about it. That's going into the crowd. That's a crowd killer, that one from Winnan. Yeah, I did see Dion Otto on the bench. So turning back the years, Mr. Otto. But then again, Jacob's here. So father-son combination. It could be that sneaky one at the end of the game that just works. So we'll look here. Maybe Jacob. No, Jacob's wearing 69. We'll find out for you. Who said? Oh, it's Cole Billows, 77. Cole Billows just going about his work there on K-Man. They played in 2015 in the SA men's stateside together, so they know each other pretty well. And you like to think when you watch it here, like that. It almost looks like the boys don't like each other, but there's plenty going on out there.
I think the indoor brings that out in a bit of everyone. So
a little bit of that mixed dog.
At least it goes both ways. When you're on D at the other end, it comes back. So
just missing the pass. And Kieran Sandow won't mind me saying this, but that is an inherent pass, and you cannot have that in any form of the game. As we see here, Joshy Harris just passing the ball up, kicks it to Chris Nicola, who kicks it out there. Oh, he doesn't mind scoring too. And Burf is one of those guys, that's going to be an over and back. So that's going to be a Raptors ball. No, it's been called play on, no. I thought that one might have been an over and back with the shot not hitting anything. As Jared Hines just goes about his work, looks inside Clothier. Oh, he's come from a big height, Zach. That had plenty of bounce on it. Oh, gets nailed Chucky there from the twist. And the ball is about to try and be brought out here as Joshy Harris has some space, but number-wise, not anything there for the Grizzlies. As Andy Burford the other side, he just has a knack of getting a goal or two a game. Andy Burford finds his place. Wears plenty of heat sometimes. And obviously both teams for this round as Andy Burford just coughs it up. Andy Burford is wearing number 7. Oh, Zach Clothier. There we go.
Nice.
Maybe Burf said something to Zach. He just knocked him on his bum. And it is the Anthony Shockers Munro Memorial round for round 1. And, the sad passing of one of our great mates in Anthony Munro, attended by plenty of people at his funeral the other day. And it looks like there was a funeral about to be had there from Jesse and Kyle. No, that was Steve Lambert. Steve Lambert didn't like the attention as Cole Chaw just pops it up. And the ball to be won here as Lambert comes back on. Yeah, so obviously the sad passing of Anthony Munro, and we're all still feeling that a little bit through the thing. And there's plenty of push and shove going on here. And there we go. Rubbin is racing and Jesse Winnan. Going to find themselves sitting over there. Mark Polden didn't like the attention that was being given off the ball there, and fair enough.
So now it's back to 5 side.
Just settles it down. So 2 in the penalty box. So we're back to 5 on each.
I think it does.
Yep. So 4 and 4. 4 and 4. A bit like when we play at the Ice Dome, which is a bit smaller.
The little court.
That's my sort of court because. Yep. They're 4 on 4 here. So Ryan won't mind that. He just gives the fake to Dave Gow. Dave Gow goes, oh, I don't mind that. Oh, good inside look. Oh, big hit there, but great hold from Hines. That one is going to go over and back. No, it's not. Dave Gow picks it up. Fantastic hit there. I reckon that was Stevie Lambert that got him.
Good cover.
And Jared Hines just kicks it over here.
Kicks it back to Ryan Gaspari, kicks it to Gow. And the clock has expired. Shot clock expired there, so EJ Tremlett right on that. He was right on that shot clock expiry, and good save again from Dill. Ball picked up by Gow, just trying to draw some players. Numbers over the other side now. If they move the ball quickly, Hines is here. Hines steps down, looks down. Whitey just wearing plenty of grey, shall we say.
He's in all sorts.
I was going to... So we had White turning a different shade of colour there with grey just wearing him. And the ball turning over, very up and back this quarter lock.
Yeah, it has been. Not very settled.
Not settled at all. And Dave Gow just questioning something. They're just asking.
Yes,
Cam Adams is questioning something.
That's what I'm saying. If they're equal penalty, it should be back to 5-a-side anyway, like 5.
So we've got Jacob going off. We've got 3 and 3 on here. No, we've got... So we're just getting sorted here. Obviously, these guys too just getting through their initiation in the black and whites of the refereeing as Kieran Sandow comes on, Dave Gow comes on. Clock has been stopped here. There's just a bit of a conversation going on there. We've got 2 Grizzlies in the box, and we've got 1 Raptor in the box over there. Just having a conversation to work all this out. Luke Keesing sorting it out. He's very officious, Luke Keesing, so he'll get it right. As we see Mr. Steve Lambert, he's just coming over. He's coming over to have a bit of a chat about traditional verandas, carports, roofing and guttering. And he's just like Steve Mullins is building into his game, they will build into yours. As he walks away, he's just gone, no, he said he sees nothing on his back from traditional. And Miles just walking his way down. We might try and get Miles and see whether I can get another shout out to traditional while we're going. And the boys just still working out what's going on here. 6:06. Be good. No, it's been stop clock now for about a minute and a half. And the boys are cooling down out here. We could have had a drinks break. Ryan Gaspari doesn't cool down. He is hot. As we see another ball just come on the field down the end there. And Ryan Gaspari's coming over for a chat. Ryan, how are you finding it at the moment, mate?
A bit of stop and start with the refs, mate.
Stop and start.
But they are learning, so we'll give them a bit.
Yeah, and we see they're just about to start play, mate. I better get you back out there just in case they're looking for you. Mullins was coming to have a chat, but he says come back here. So look at that. That's the coverage we have with these players here. We can get them even during the game to come up and have a chat. Ryan's always good for a chat anytime. And we've sorted it out here. Burnside Grizzlies look like they're going to be up a player here. No.
This is confusing.
So Cam Adams is confused. No, we got, that's what we said. 4 on 3. Lambert out there. So man up situation. Sandow kicks it. Lambert, this is his shooting range. He doesn't mind that. Mullins just tries the 5-hole, and Dylan gives him a bit and says, yeah, you can try that again. So ball still to be out here. Good little 3-zone here. Oh, just nails Gaspari. And Ryan, we might have a chat to him about that later. He would have loved that.
Little egg on the foot.
Kicked it down to Lambert. Lambert.
Nice.
Silky. You can't give him too much space. And penalties will be released off of that, one of them. So we've still got the other 2 guys sitting in there that were having a bit of rub at his racing down here. Jesse and Cole, they've just... they must have got a little bit of a longer penalty there because they've been sitting in the box for a little while. As we have now a 6-4 game. We've got about 5 minutes left in the second quarter here at the Blackwood Thunderdome. I'm in Coventry with the very special Lockie Pridham. He's loving it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Polish the floor. That's what we like to see. It's not all about the game. It's all about keeping this floor polished. And Jared Hines just finds himself... Dylan coming out the cage. Jared Hines won't mind that, though, at all. It's a little bit shinier down just in front of us there. Look. K-Man, the Persian nightclub owner, just trying to open his own doors. He's coming in, and Twisty's already got one. Oh, yeah, Williams says, I've seen that before. So Williams Oh, just puts that one at the feet of Chris Nicola. They've got 3 on 2 here. 3 on 2. They just didn't move the ball quick enough. Twisty just wasn't alert to that. If he kicked it over, there was a 3 on 2 situation. Cole Billows wearing the 77. Just he doesn't mind a bit of this physical stuff. He'll try and push him over the halfway line if he gets an opportunity. Twisk as Burford just goes about the slap. Reset. Oh. Clock reset. White going in there again. White's already seen Gray a couple of times.
Seen Brown a few times.
I think he was looking like a squid there for a little bit. There's a bit of ink starting to happen. Ooh. Good work from Nicola.
Here we go.
Oh, here he goes. And he decides that I know my team rules. And I'm just going to pull it out, so I'll give it over to Burford. Andy Burford kicks it over here to Steve Lambert. And Steve Lambert, he is looking down towards Jacob Otto. Jacob Otto setting a pick, and he is wearing the orange, which is an initiative here, which is one of those first-year players, just letting you know that he is a first-year player. Getting some game time, but just maybe going a little bit as Dylan just gets about his way. Hines right where he polished the floor before. And Hines steps inside. Oh, don't have a little bit of bar there. This could come back the other way, and Lambert could be on here. Oh. Stevie Lambert one-on-one. Oh, no, the big giraffe.
Chased him down.
Zach Clothier, he's played this game before too, and had a really good tournament over in Canada, I believe. So ball comes down the back here, kicks down to Turner. Turner kicks it to Clothier. He's a big man to set a pick now, isn't he? He's starting to get some real body about him, and I'm sure Woodville aren't going to be upset with having him as a defender going along in the future.
Stick a long pole in his hand.
Or just fires.
Ambitious.
But his short stick skills have been pretty good. Sandow with the ball, just trying to play a bit of the beautiful game with the feet. So shot clock has expired. Kieran looks down. He's got James Mullins down here. James Mullins looks up, sees Dave Gow and says, maybe, maybe not. Plenty of picks going on. Harris with a pick. Looks over to Semler. Semler's already got one. And then Dylan Nangle with another big save. And that's just stuck in the back of the leg. EJ Tremlett says get the ball out. And let's bring it down. And the Raptors ball. 1:40 to go in the second term. We are 6-4 here at the Blackwood Thunderdome in the Anthony Munro Memorial Round, which is round 1 of the South Australian Indoor Lacrosse League. Brought to you live and free on your Lacrosse SA TV as Winnan. We've seen things like that happen before with Jesse and he gets goals, but not tonight. So it's first game of the season. Ball's there to be won. No, he didn't take possession, so it's not over and back. And looks outside, and Winnan will have another opportunity as Hines comes down to set a pick. Oh, just fires the ball. That has got a good bounce off the corner, and Cole with the ball. Mullins, he's really strong, isn't he? I mean, when you've got Ryan Gaspari, we're going to have a penalty here. And Ryan Gaspari, and you can see Jesse Winnan and Ryan Gaspari, who have come back from the Worlds, and they're just. Yeah. So EJ just finding an issue with Ryan's check there, and the Raptor boys weren't that keen on that one being called, to be honest. So we will have, with 15 seconds to go in the quarter, if the Grizzlies can get another one here, they will. Oh, that one's just going to go out of bounds, and that is going to just about finish off the quarter here with 2 seconds to go. As the time shot gone, and that is halftime here at the Blackwood Thunderdome. We see the Grizzlies leading 6-4, and what is a very interesting game. And obviously the Grizzlies well on top here on the scoreboard, but it's pretty even.
Yeah, that was a bit of a slow quarter compared to the first one, but yeah.
And they're just conferring over there with the referees on what that call was. And you've got Cam Semler and obviously Ryan Gaspari, who have just come back from the Worlds, and while one of their games did have about 90 minutes of penalties between the two teams,
they might see that one a little bit soft, I suppose.
Yeah, but then, which is all right, isn't it? So constantly playing man down. So they're just discussing it, and you know what? It's the first game for everyone, so everyone's finding their feet, finding the lines they need to be on, and but a 6-4 game here in the first game of the round. And what do you reckon your score is going to be tonight there?
I don't know really. I'm not really sure what the old Sea Devils are going to bring.
I saw the evergreen Nigel Wapper here before. He was out throwing the ball against the wall, so he looks like he's ready to go.
Call up.
And obviously Sammy Kilford was here, so he's around the mark. I haven't seen. Oh, there we go. So we've got Jack Zuvic. We've got. I'm trying to see. I should know
these.
Hard
to see through.
I'm just trying to go through the net. Jack Zuvic, and here we go. We've got Mr. One and Only, the one and only Mr. Steve Lambert. Mate, how's the first half of the box game treating you? Bit dusty. So, and still celebrating the Burnside outdoor win?
Oh, a little bit.
Yeah. No, well, that's why you should be still a bit dusty. Outstanding. Yeah. And coming off that, mate, haven't seen you get one yet tonight.
No, I got stomped out in the one-on-one. It's been a pretty poor shot.
That was actually, but a good save.
Oh, absolutely.
That was a really good save.
Yeah.
And but I'm looking for some celebration tonight. That's what we need in this league. Don't see enough of it. I don't see enough of it. Okay,
yeah,
everyone gets their goal and they go back. I want to see some chainsaws. I want to see some lawnmower. I want to see some sprinklers.
Oh, I'll do one just for if I get
one. If
I get one today.
Because I can tell you, the outdoor game, you're one of the best, and we love it. And obviously, the grand final got a couple, and that was a ripper game.
Yeah, it was, probably one of the best ones I've been involved with in my career. So, just super happy that we got over the line.
Super happy. So. And what happens here? 6-4, half time. They come at you.
Yeah. There's some really good players. A lot of Australian players as well. So I guess we've just got to D up and try and stick them in when we can. So.
Yep. And obviously, there's a bit of the old pool game going on over there. I see one Dion Otto in the bench.
Yes.
Is he just? I reckon he's just going to come out.
I don't know. We'll see if he gets a game time. Yeah, well, I might see. He's pretty keen. He's out there practicing, so you might get a couple of minutes near the end. So.
And Jacob obviously out there. They've denoted obviously the first-year players with the orange tape.
Yeah.
They've gone a little bit easier on him, but he's wearing some bodies.
Yeah, he's taking the hits. Good on it. I think Box is a bit different to field than what a lot of people think. So he's hanging in there. He's doing all right.
And obviously Cole's still here.
Yep.
I've nicknamed him, so he's now Cole Trickle.
Oh, right.
So Days of Thunder.
Gotcha.
You know what? And he came in well because he had a bit of rub at his racing on the wall down here and ended up with one. And then obviously this round is the Anthony Shockers Munro Memorial round. Yeah. So we're all devastated, obviously, with Mr. Shocks, and we've been it's still very raw in all of us, but it's good that we can celebrate such a great man who gave a lot to this sport, but also to a lot of the players out there now and the junior coaching and things like that. So, Shocks, if you're up there watching, mate, we hope you're enjoying it at the Blackwood Thunderdome.
Oh, I'm sure he would be.
I'm sure he would be. Anyway, Mr. Lambert, you go back, and I'm sure Richie's
probably getting pissed off when I'm.
No, he's not, mate. You know what? You get leeway when you do this. This is all right. So you can come and be here anytime you like. All right, we'll let you go, Steve.
Cheers, mate.
Good luck for the rest of the half, and we'll see what happens. I want a celebration.
We'll see how we go.
All right.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks to Steve Lambert.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, buddy, for giving up his half time, just about. But one of the great players in the South Australian Lacrosse League, Steve Lambert. And but we're looking for some celebration when he gets his first goal. And I don't know what I'm going to get out of that. Lockie, do you reckon I'll get anything?
Nah.
No? You reckon he's going to? No, he won't ditch me. No one does that. So yeah. Well, I'm expecting chainsaw. I'm expecting lawnmower. I'm expecting. We could have the whole gardening.
Everything. So
we could. So where does this game go after?
What are you going to give us, mate?
What's that?
What are you going to give us when you score?
I don't know. Let's see if I score. Haven't run around too much lately, so we'll see how we go. But no, it'd be nice to get the score.
Oh, your bro is here too.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's why I must have looked when apologies before. I looked around and I went, and I'm sure I saw him. So yeah, just obviously he got the height, you got the good looks and everything else. Eh?
That's it.
Yep. Bit like my brother. He's 6'3". Who would have known?
Yeah. Didn't pick it.
No. He must have eaten his vegetables when he was younger.
Yeah, so 6-4, interesting setup of the game. Obviously, the Raptors winning the grand final last year in 2.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like realistically, like Winnen's been pretty quiet still as well.
He's only got 1.
He's usually good for a couple of goals, so I expect him to sort of get a bit more involved in the next half. So yeah,
no, and good to see. Like young Zach Clothier, just he put some real mustard on his hit here before.
Yeah.
And, just went nope, get out of here. So it's good to see that next level of box and field player coming through.
Yeah.
But this certainly gets your skills up, doesn't it?
It does.
The box game.
In close.
Yeah,
nice bit of contact. That ball in the stick is it's really good.
And when you look at the field games and coaching, most of the teams have somewhat of a pick and roll field game going on at some point
sort of
in their arsenal.
In there,
So this game will help that no end. Yeah. So we're here at just going through the last little bits from the coaches as the referees get their last little instructions there, and Bobby Carter also just having a bit of a chat to everyone, what's going on, and obviously just trying to find that real balance into what the players are thinking they can get away with and what the players think they can always get away with more than they can, don't they?
That's it.
Yeah. So, and face-off's been interesting here. While we don't see that much of it in the game, and it's not pivotal as such as it is in the field game.
Yeah.
Both Lewis and Blakey have gone pretty much 50-50 here. Yeah. And Jared Hines took one there, and he was, I think he's 1 from 1 at the moment. So 6-4 is the game here between the Grizzlies and the Raptors. And just about to start the third quarter here, and the Raptors will certainly be looking at putting another one. So what are we doing here? So Ryan got a penalty in the last couple of seconds there. So that wasn't waved off. No, it's been waved off. Okay, Luke Keesing using his judgment.
This is confusing.
So anyway, what? We're even.
Yeah.
That's how we like it. And let's play game, shall we? Let him play. Let him play. There we go. Great work there from Lewis down. But Silky just knew where he was, and I'm sure Ryan would have liked to have been in that other end then. They put 3 in defence to start there. As we see the man we just spoke about, Steve Lambert, he's gonna be looking for a goal, and we are waiting for that celebration because he knows how to do it. And Cole Trickle just puts one off the side. Looks inside, not there, as Cam Semler with the ball, trying to push his way around. Oh, good save there from Dill. Ball to be won, ball coming out. Kicks it out there. Ball picked up by Mullins. Just pops that one at the feet. Kieran Sandow. He knows where the ball is. I think he's got a string on the ball, to be honest. Every time he gets near it, it ends up in his stick. Steve Lambert. Now that's his outdoor shore. That's got him a little high, but he won't mind that. Looks inside. Ooh. Great feed inside. And Cam Semler good up check. Finds Winning.
Yeah,
and
nice.
He is too good to be left alone with that much space. And we spoke about, obviously, that he only had one in the first half and hasn't, mind you, he did spend a fair bit of time in the penalty box.
Yeah.
He and Cole both spending plenty of time in the commentary box. Not commentary box, but they could have been. They could have sat here and done the penalties, couldn't they? We could have had a chat to them to see how they, what they thought about it. But another one there from Winnan. He's got a couple now. And we have an illegal procedure as Cam White has the ball there. And Charlotte says here, she goes, 3 refs is great to see, few soft calls, need a little training, but got to appreciate the effort from the round. I'm trying to read and do this and round 1. Yes. Now it's good to have so many people on board, and there's plenty of people watching on the live stream. We got Brady Howe, Indy Williams, Ellen Hood. Ellen's watching your camera work there, Mike. As shot had there, but that's a save. Tyler Leeming is one of your old teammates, Tyler Leeming. Is he ever going to come back to...
Yeah, he did speak because he I'm not sure if I think he just went back to sort of playing social ice hockey, so he might be...
Yeah, I remember him getting 9 against us one day, sitting on that bottom corner at Brighton.
It's a good finisher.
Yeah, that left hand just...
Very
so
frustrating.
big shout out to you, Tyler. And, yeah, as the Sturt coach, I hope your ice hockey's going well. But no, it'd be great to see you back in the sport, mate. As Stevie Lambert, he looks inside, just picks off Burford with the ball. Kicks up the... shot is had. That one's gone wide. Reset. That's come off the keeper. Hannah Mathwin also watching. As Twist comes down, you got Gaspari on the outer side. Is there a hole? Oh, there is. Jared Hines. 2 big saves there from Williams. At a 6-5 game, kicks it up to Nicola. There was a little bit of tink there.
Got a glove on that and then the post. So.
And Benny Robinson's watching. Tom Vick, big shout out to you, mate. Fiona Turner. Ricky's. Yeah, Benny's in Europe. Hopefully, Ben, it's nice and warm over there, mate. And big shout out to you. Hope you're enjoying your European vacation. Looks inside there from Nicola. That ball's hit the deck. And Winnan will pick the ball up and it will come down as that one's just going to come out here. Chucky tries his luck against Mr. Gaspari. A bit of a wait. Oh, there we go. Good inside there. Looks down the bottom. Hines, bank. Another huge save. Williams has been on fire tonight. He is saving it. Oh, just picking pockets.
Oh,
that's what the postman does. He picks your pockets. And James Mullins just going, no, he didn't just do that.
Oh, yeah. I might have to start getting changed in a sec. So.
All right. So, Lockie, thanks very much for being here on LSA TV, mate. We appreciate your efforts.
Not a problem.
And the elder statesman's going to step in now.
Here we go. Big boy.
Okay. So, Ricky Smithson also watching Nicole Keesing. She's watching what Lukey's fine form. And we have a 6-all ball game here. And that ball has stuck in the back of the stick, as all good face-off players do. And I am joined by the man himself. Oh.
Mr. Who?
Mr. MCC.
Oh.
Hey?
Director of.
Director of.
Evening, all.
Mr. Stephen Mortimer, mate. You've got your colours on ready to go.
Yeah, geared up, ready to go. I think we're a few short tonight.
Well, I should have played then, mate, if you're talking about short.
If I saw Dion Otto running around, then you should be.
I said to Dion before, I said, what are you just coming to game winner? Golden goal stuff. That's what he's here for. As ball comes down and Cole just bounces that one. It's gone down here. And obviously the Sea Devils, who you missing tonight, mate?
Oh, everyone. So Benny's away.
Yeah, he's in Europe. We just spoke about him.
Yep. Josh is away. Clayton's got his 21st tomorrow.
Okay.
So, I don't know. You got a pre-game for that.
Yep.
Jack, Pat. So Pat's moved over, supposedly, from the Raptors.
Okay. Well, no wonder they're only 6-all then. He's come to the gone from the dark side, mate.
Yeah.
Come over to the Devils. Winning. He just hasn't. I think he gets frustrated sometimes in this game because he normally gets 6 or 7 or 9 or 10 or 12 or.
I was over there for the first half and he was quite frustrated, but it was intense over there. It was a close game. There was a lot happening. Everyone's learning new rules, for the umpires.
Oh, that one's gone in. There he goes.
Amazing.
He's just got to shoot sometimes. Williams has had his measure from out there, and that one's hit and just got the old backspin.
Yeah.
Hey, as we see on the replay there, Winnan just coming around the outside and just bang, nails him in the shins, and that one's backspun back and gone in the cage. So, yeah, there we go. 7-6 it is. They take the lead.
How did you see that?
Oh, it's called photographic memory. When you've commentated as many games as I have, Steve.
The replay screen. Oh, holding.
Steve's looking for the big screen as Twisk.
Here we go, Twisky.
Just twisting his way through.
Up checks. Everyone loves an up check.
Oh, I love a good up check.
Do you like the shot clock?
I like the shot clock. We were saying that before, mate, the shot clock, and I was starting to think that, because we heard you were going to come in and have a chat here, but then when you got onto the clock, I'm thinking, I don't think I'd leave over there either with a shot clock like that. That's magnificent.
Apparently coaches said they can't see it.
Coaches can't see it.
Fair point.
Yeah, but, there's probably some people who need to see it, and that's the players.
That's
so,
right. And the umps.
There we go.
Here we go.
Dow with the ball.
Oh, the ball came out of the stick.
That's
good to see.
Well, it's only in the face-offs. It's the back of the stick that's the worry. The forward of the stick, as we see Lambert.
Dunk it.
Oh, we've got him for a celebration. That's why, because I've told him he's got to give us the biggest celebration. He's good at celebrations, Stevie Lambert, when he scores a goal.
Good, Dylan.
And Dylan just going about his thing. The ball is loose here.
Bit of cushion in the rear end he's used there, I think.
And we are going to have...
Ooh.
Okay, so, you know, everyone's getting used to the game, and obviously great to see 3 referees out here for the game. I mean, what more can you ask? You know, and while the players are a little, you know, antsy at the moment at times.
Yeah. It's round 1 though.
Everyone's getting used to it.
Yep.
You know, and there's bigger things in life.
Yep.
There is. So just play to the whistle, and we have Gaspari with the ball here, and he got that nice little one, the pick off from James Mullins just before.
So we've got a 4 zone here, Tony.
You'd like to be playing in 4 zones.
So must have been serving a 2 minute.
Oh, just nailed Silky.
That's not a reset, is it? That will just continue down.
Just continue. So, no, it's been called a reset.
Got one.
So
going to work the right, flick it to the left.
To the left, to the left.
Oh,
just went the fake, and the fake.
Thought the pocket could hold everything.
The fake just found its way out. As Semler picks up the ball now, winning.
He'll be down for about.
Looks at Twisk. We are currently a Raptors game here.
On a breakaway.
Winning steps down and bang,
easy.
Winning with his 3rd for the game. We have an 8-6 game here after it was a 6-4 game at the half. And you see the replay there with Jesse Winnan just coming down. You cannot give him any space whatsoever. Sandow tries to take it out of the back of him, but Jesse just tucks it, pops it down low, and gets his 3rd for the game. And they've turned this around, 4-0 in this 3rd term.
Bit of a run.
They call it the Premiership Quarter, even though we're in game 1 of...
Everything's happening here. The fans are on. There's good circulation of air.
I was going to say, it's the only fans I ever get, mate. But although, give us a shout out if you're on the LSA
Here we go.
TV.
We've got a break.
Oh, nailed him, Lambert. There it is. That's gone through. Oh, here it is. Oh, that's it. That's all he gave us. Stevie Lambert with a bit of a shotgun, the old pistol.
Do it.
And you see here, he's gone smash. He's hit Dylan. Comes straight back into his stick, pops it up over the top, and it's gone through the back of the net, I reckon.
I reckon he wanted somebody to come and give him a bump or something. He wanted a team celebration.
I would have got on the ground and spun around on my back and got people to kick dirt on me while I'm yelling, I'm on fire, I'm on
Good
fire.
touch.
Maybe you could do that tonight, mate.
There's a couple of new guys out there at the Raptors, I see.
Yeah, we've got some big Zach Clothier. He's a man mountain now.
He's a beast, isn't he?
Isn't he?
Oh, here we go.
A little bit of Lewis Dow action. They're
sorting
almost
it out.
the same height. But obviously, yeah.
Oh, bounce pass.
Zach
straight
over
through the
to
backside.
Kicks it to Nicola. Nicola down to nickname Cole Trickle from Days of Thunder.
Which one?
This one, Cole.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, Rubbin's racing, and he just liked a little bit of rubbin there.
Oh.
Winning. He's got 3 now. Here it is again. Is this a... big from the Silky. And Zach Clothier just
under pressure.
comes up. Oh, nice from Gaspari. He's on his knees. He's my height. Now he knows what it feels like. So Gaspari gets up. He loves this, doesn't he, Gaspari? Winning. Can't give Winning that much space either. Looks on the bottom.
Cross crease.
And that one's hit the keeper, so that's going to be a reset if they get the ball, but no.
Take your time.
Sandow
pushing it early.
Kicks it to Semler. Oh, Alford just lines him up. Says, polish my floor, mister.
Big Alford using the weight. Love it.
A little inside.
Back door.
There we go. As the stick is loose. We're going to have a crease infringement there, and Dylan just nodding his head. He didn't mind that call at all from EJ there.
Loved it.
And good to see EJ out. You know what? One of the young referees coming through, and you know.
That's right. And so the newbies we've got wearing the pink, so you can.
Yeah, I saw young Jacob
that.
Otto. You can see him from over here, mate. Look, he's just looking fine at us with a little bit of orange tape. And while they're going easy on him, they're not going totally easy on him because you've got to learn.
Oh, here we go. We've got a breakaway.
Joshy Harris.
On Davey, though.
With the man himself, Mullins. Good save. Probably needed to give that to Mullins.
Maybe.
Mullins is the goal scorer. Ball to be won here. EJ. There's a hook and there's a
it's a big check.
That's a big check.
Oh, he's got through, though.
Good work there from Stevie Lambert, just getting the head of the stick. But Gaspari says, let's just settle it down. We've got an 8-7 game. Winning. Oh, he's 5-holing. Well, you've got to shoot to score, don't you? And if you throw enough balls in the air, that one's going to go out of bounds.
Staying in. Oh.
Andy Burford picking the ball up.
Use the boards well.
And Andy Burford and Ryan Gaspari haven't even found each other tonight yet.
Haven't they?
No.
Okay. Maybe they went out for dinner beforehand.
Yeah, maybe. As we see here, Jacob Otto. I reckon that's his first touch of the night, and that's great to see because young players need to be coming through this league. So give them the opportunities.
That's right.
Stevie Lambert, he's already got one now. He's got the taste of it. Looks inside. Great feed. Joshy Harris goes, thank you, and we got a tied ball game with 2:15 to go in the third quarter. And
wow,
you can see here on the replay that
well, they've called
no goal. So he called him in the crease, Josh, as the ball comes down the other end.
Wait.
And Gaspari scores. So in the blink of an eye, we were going towards a replay. We were on the replay. The replay was null and void.
But
and
even I thought Dave Gow had the ball, but Rhino had it in the bottom corner.
There was a bit of trickery there, you're saying there, Mr. Mortimer.
No idea what was going on. I wasn't even watching the replay.
The hidden ball trick. So, and if you can bedazzle the one and only Mr. Steve Mortimer, you're doing all right, because has seen plenty of lacrosse. And Lewis Dow with the ball just pops that one up and over. That's a ball to be won. Lewis coming, as I said, he came off a really good field season. Lewis Dow polling really well in the Memorial Medal. So
I've always been impressed the way they take face-offs on the basketball courts. It's quite different and tough. Yeah.
So we see here Chris Nicola. He's been a stalwart for, as we see, Kyle Billows. He's got one tonight. Ball to be won. And Nathan Twist just telling Mullins to just read what was on that sideboard, just in case there was some sponsors' names. As we do get to our major sponsor, I mean, you know what? This is the sort of stadium at the Blackwood Thunderdome that traditional carports verandas would have built, given the traditional group now they are would have fine quality. So if you need anything like that, as we see White
breakaway,
just
misses the cage,
pop that down, and
so I have no reset there. But you're right.
Ball to be won.
Sure, they could put a nice bull nose on the front of this.
Oh, it'd look good, wouldn't it?
Amazing.
Ball kicks down. Semler, 20 seconds to go. We've got a 9-7 game as that disallowed goal. And the Raptors got one back the other way. So Sandow with the ball. The clock, shot clock is 15. Game clock is 8.
Come in, set the
so
pick,
plenty
roll.
of time. Looks inside. Plenty of muck there to be won. Chris Nicola has the ability. Ball coming the other way. Shot had by the goalie. And Brett Williams says, you've got to be better than that to beat me.
So what was going to be an 8-all game just went to 7-9.
Yeah, it's a big penalty, isn't it?
Huge.
So Joshy Harris with a great finish, but obviously being adjudged to be in the crease.
Shall we have a look at the replay?
Let's have a look at the replay, and we'll
see Lambert down the corner, just rolls in nicely. Joshy Harris, I reckon the ball was in the back of the net beforehand. So
well, the boys are on the mark.
Unless he hit the top up, but the ball was definitely in as it went down. So. Well, that next step was there. So unless he's hit the top of the crease, I reckon we're all good. Clear.
The good thing is, it doesn't really mean much now because it's on the scoreboard as a non-goal, and we have a 7-9 ball game here as the.
So Tone, who's been your living choice player of the game so far? I know we're only at three-quarter time, but
actually across the board, there's been an amazing amount of players getting into this game. You look down there, I mean, Gow's been really good. I think Hines has been really good. I think for the Raptors, I think Winnen's been good. I think young Zach Clothier has been really good as a young player.
Silky's been good as well.
Yep, I hadn't got that side yet. So I'm still going through the through the Raptors. And then obviously the goalies have been really good as well. You go down the other end, and Brady Williams has been great in the cage. Mullins has been really good. Silky Sandow, but you come to expect the quality happening that end. I think Cole's been really good. I think Stevie Lambert's been really putting his hand up in this last little bit. And then there's Joshy Harris, and the list goes on. So what I'm saying at the moment is...
For the viewers at home, just we do have a running clock at the moment. So this last quarter may be a little bit shorter just due to time constraints.
There you go. So let's get him going, 8. Let's get him going, because with 12 minutes to go, 12 and a half minutes to go with the running commentary, as everyone is asked to get off the floor so we can start this game and get the most out of it. As Mr. Mark Polden will put the ball down. And the massive crowd here tonight building up for the second big game between the Brighton Bombers
and the Sea Devils. We're looking forward to that game, as Cole just having a bit of a joke there with Dill. And we've got James Mullins lining up, and James Mullins has been really good tonight too. I forgot Miles. Really interesting ball to be won here as it comes towards us. Blakey Alford with a great pickup under plenty of pressure, just pops it up forward, and that one's just gone. We're going to reset there. Ball coming down long, found Cole. Cole looks up, Sandow kicks it over, and bang, there we go. That's a one. Lambo with his second of the game. Not much of a celebration there. That's the bit I don't like about the box game. There's not enough celebration, but you see here that you've got Cole coming down. He kicks it into Silky. Silky kicks it over there to Lambert. Lambert with an easy one. And in the blink of an eye, we're back to a 9-8 game. And game is on here in the fourth quarter. And another face-off to be set. So we've got Lewis Dow in there against Blakey Alford. Ball to be won. Good work there from Chris Nicola. Great ground ball from Nicola. He's well known for him. Kicks it down here to Cole. And the Raptors will want to shut this one out and get a ball down the other end and get that buffer back. But obviously the Grizzlies, they are riding a bit of a wave at the moment. Looks inside, just misses the pass. But Silky will pick that one up again. And he's guarded by Blakey Alford.
Tone, talking of Silky, we've actually got him on comms next game.
Oh, I like it indeed. We're having an Australian box player, and the quality of Mr. Kieran Sandow on the mic with us. Really looking forward to that. As Hines picks up the ball here, kicks it up to Gaspari. He picked up Chucky. Actually, Chucky's picked him up a fair bit tonight. There's a bit of a thing going on. They're locking off Mr. Winnan here at the moment, but Gaspari just gets inboard, looks down here to Clothier. Clothier has Winnan. Just good pick. Steps inside. Oh, that one's come off. That one is going to go off a stick. And we'll have Nicola with the ball, and the clock is being reset here. So it is a Grizzlies ball. Kicks it over to Stevie Lambert, who kicks it to Harris. There we go. Jacob with the ball, who kicks it over here to Kyle Billows, who kicks it to his namesake, Otto, who's wearing a shirt that says Billows, who gets a pick inside. Harris steps. No, not going to be doing that one. As the ball is out the back, needs to be cleared here. You got Winnan by himself right in front of us, and there's a one-on-one here with the young player in Otto, who steps, looks down, bang, good save again there with the reset of the clock with Winnan. And we see Jacob Otto going to work on the very experienced Mr. Jesse Winnan. Just fakes that ball, looks inside. So Otto still on.
Want to give this one up.
Winnan looks at, one-handed from Gaspari. He's seen Winnan do that. So ball to be won, a reset here. Twisk has it, looks up the top. Got Winnan by himself here. And that one's going to be an inherent pass, which is going back over the line here. And the ball will go into Mr. James Mullins' stick. And he will have another offensive opportunity for the Grizzlies. As we see Andy Burford just pop up and say, give me the ball, give me the ball. Kicks it there to Sandow. Sandow kicks it up there. Kicks it over to Mullins. Kicks it over to Lambert. Lambert just driving the backside there. Looking inside. He's got Winnan guarding him. Looks up the top. Sandow for just not moving the feet. Good save. That one's come off. And that'll be a clock violation there. The shot didn't get away. So that's going to be a Raptors ball.
No, it's a foul there, Tom.
We've got a foul there.
We had a delayed penalty.
So we've got a delayed penalty. Apologies. There was a hand pointing the other way. So we have a penalty there on Dave Gow. So he's going to sit. What a great opportunity here it is now for the Grizzlies. They have an opportunity in a man-up situation to tie up this game with about 7 3/4 minutes to go. Cole kicks it to Sandow. He cannot give him that much space. Just steps inside. Good there from Dill. That ball's come off. Reset on the clock here. We've got Winnan just stepping back in. He was on the break. Thought he might get a cheap one. As Sandow just steps up. Dylan with the ball now. He'll use. That's a Almost a hold there, but Wynnum with the ball. He's got Hines up above him. And
probably look
still
to kill this penalty here,
in a penalty situation here. The Grizzlies leading by 1 as Silky Sandow. There they go, 3 quality Australian players inside. That is a great assist there from Jesse Wynnum. The BTB finds Twisky in the middle, and just like that, it's back out to a 2-goal ball game. And
might have a look at the replay here, Tom.
If you look on the replay here, he is just literally guarded. So he's guarded by 2 quality players that have just come back from the States. Little behind the back, found into the middle, and just pops that one away, Mr. Twisk. And that's about his second for the game as well. And we're out to a 10-8 game again now as the ball is just starting to roll towards the Raptors. Obviously in the grand final last year in game 2, it was a 12-5 game. The first game was a lot closer than that. But 8-10, great start to the season as we see the Australian players again. Jesse just baiting them. Oh, good look again. He's nearly found Twisk again. And Trickle coming down, looks inside. Good from Mullins. Mullins pops that one away. And Cole with a fantastic feed to James Mullins. Back to a 1-goal game and some pace coming down the middle there.
Cole just comes in and James Mullins just backdoor cut and finds the gap on the far side, just wraps it around the keeper. And we're back to a 1-goal game, Tone.
And beats Dylan there. That was just pace that got that done. And ball back into the middle. And again, 5.5 minutes to go. Plenty of game left in this. Ball to be won. And he's got it stuck in the back of the stick again. And that's he should be free. So he's called it for an illegal there. So Jesse Wynnum wanting, so screen, that ball's going to go back over. That is going to be over and back. That will be a Grizzlies ball as the ball is picked up. The shot clock starts, Lambert up the top. So 9-10 is the game here. The Grizzlies up by 1. The Raptors up by 1. Sandow, he's a good man to have the ball in the stick. Looks, Silky. Does he get any better than that? He is a quality lacrosse player, and he has just shown why with that exact shot. Just not much to see. And he just pops that one to the top right hand on Dylan's right hand corner. And that has evened it up at 10-all. And we have a game on here with 4.5 to go. And 1 to be won. So the Raptors putting 3 in defense here now. So they're not going to give up an easy defensive ball. As Lewis Dow goes about his work against Wynnum. Wynnum stepping up into the middle. Ball on the ground to be won. Lovett still fighting for the ball, Lovett. Picks the ball up and he's lost his stick. Ball's up in the air. Oh, big hit there from Twisk. He had Joshy Harris in a twist there. Good hit again. Nathan Twist coming to play when the bodies need to be put on. Twisty's getting it done. And if he can score here himself and put the game back out to a 1-goal game, that is a really good individual effort there from Nathan Twisk. Fought really hard and you cannot leave him, Lewis Dow. Cannot leave that man. You cannot leave Jesse Wynnum. Oh, just going about it. Has a shot. How does he get a shot away there? But reset clock. So White just on the bottom corner with Dow, and a little bit going on down there. As Gaspari has the ball. Oh, great.
Moving.
Great. Well, we got a moving.
This should be a cross check.
Cross check. No moving pick there. So ball will turn over. We got a 10-all game here. 3 minutes to go. And why wouldn't you want it in this man's hands? Mr. Silky Sandow. He has tied it up just before. He's picked up Mr. Ryan Gaspari. And if this is the sign of the quality of lacrosse to come, as Cole steps around. Great trail check there from Lovett. He's used to doing that. Ball's going out. That'll be a Raptors ball.
3 minutes to go.
2:45 on the clock. And I said, if this is a sign of the lacrosse that is to come in the South Australian Indoor Lacrosse League for the 2019-20 season, you are in for a treat for every game. And that one's just a little bit, it was almost a slow ball from Jesse there. He gets away with it. I think Brady Williams is starting to see plenty of them right now. And we got Mullins breaking on the backside there, but Chris Nicola just holding up time. 25 seconds in the shot clock, so plenty of time. Lambert kicks it to Nicola. Setting a pick here. Mullins inside, steps upside. This is the Lambert's region. Oh, a little back flick there from Semler. And Dylan Nangle with 2 great saves. And but Cam Semler putting it off the rebound. It'll go to Blakey Alford as subs come on now. We've got 1:53 to go in the last quarter here. Live and free on your Lacrosse SA TV as Winnan just works around it down the back there. Looks inside to Twist. Twist tries to get one up. Ball up to be won. And that is touched, so tickling the twine. Stick lost. There's a shot here. Winnan has nobody on him. Steps inside, asking for a hold. Reset. There's a reset happening. He's lost his stick. So there's a stick being lost here. Cam Semler without one. Must have broken it. The ball's going back. Oh, great there from Winnan. Another shot there from Winnan, and Winnan goes bang. If he has enough shots, he's going to put them away with a big screen, and Williams not seeing that one. And frenetic, that little bit of last minute of play. We have 57 seconds left in the quarter. We have the Raptors up 11-10 over the Grizzlies, but it's not over. We can get them reset here and get about 40 seconds of the game, and we will see what happens here. There we go, Hines with the ball. That's a great win for the ball. Winnan looks inside. Clothier just pops that one over, and that one's in. That is all clear. That has come off the back, and Zach Clothier just using his height to pop that one over the top. And in the blink of an eye, you can see Winnan here just sucking out on the left-hand side. Winnan just puts out, sees Clothier on the inside. Clothier just waits, gets on top, pops it over the top of him, bounces off the bar, off the back, and back into the cage. And the blink of an eye, it's a 2-goal game, and the Raptors are going to run out winners here. And this is a fantastic first game. So Lambert looks inside, and the whistle's about to go. And there we go. The Raptors have run out winners in the first game of the South Australian Indoor Lacrosse League for 2019-20. But what was a fantastic game here, live and free on LSA TV. And there's another big game coming up after this with the Brighton Bombers taking on the Sea Devils. And Arlen Lim's pumped in the background here. He loves it. So we look forward to bringing you that one very, very soon as Pete Mathman, there's a coach right there, just making his way out with his troops. And there is a myriad. No Eben Lock, obviously, just a couple of weeks away, mate, with the hand. A week. Well, we look forward to seeing Eb back in action with this, but I think there's enough yellow shirts for the Brighton Bombers at the moment out the back there. So, yeah, obviously the Raptors here running out winners 12-10 for your first game, and we're going to wrap up this game for the first one. We'll see you back very shortly for Game 2 and Friday Night Live at the Blackwood Thunderdome.